A woman adopts a new dog, then the vet sees it and calls the cops. Meet Su Yun, a hardworking woman from China. Juggling the demands of her family and a full-time job, she decided it was time for a well-deserved break. With bags packed and excitement in the air, Su Yun and her family embarked on an eagerly awaited Asian trip. Just a few days into their vacation, while exploring the local area, they stumbled upon a litter of adorable puppies. The sight of those fluffy balls of fur instantly melted their hearts, especially the children's. Su Yun and her husband had been considering adopting a family dog, and this unexpected encounter seemed like a sign. They couldn't resist the pleading eyes of their children and decided to bring one of the puppies home. Su Yun was determined to be a responsible pet owner. She did her research, read reviews, and familiarized herself with different dog breeds. She made all the necessary purchases: a cozy dog bed, a stylish collar and lead, dog shampoo, and even an engraved tag with the chosen name. As she set up the dog's bed in their home, Su Yun couldn't contain her excitement. Little did she know that this seemingly innocent decision would soon turn their world upside down. At first, everything seemed normal. The family felt their bond with the new puppy, whom they affectionately named Little Black, growing stronger each day. But soon, they began to notice something odd about him. Su Yun found it strange that no matter what dog food she offered, Little Black refused to eat it. Instead, he showed an unusual preference for noodles and fruit. At first, she dismissed it as him being a picky eater, but it soon became clear that his appetite was insatiable. Day after day, Little Black devoured entire boxes of mixed fruits and buckets of noodles, leaving the family astonished. His appetite showed no signs of slowing down, and Su Yun found herself spending a fortune on his food alone. As time went on, another concern arose. Little Black was growing at an alarming rate. At just 1 year old, he already stood at 3 feet tall and weighed a staggering 250 pounds. But it wasn't just his size that troubled the family. Su Yun walked into the kitchen one day to witness something truly disturbing. Little Black was standing on his hind legs, towering over her. This was no ordinary dog behavior. Fear began to creep into Su Yun's heart. The once adorable puppy now seemed like a creature from a nightmare. Little Black's enormous size didn't go unnoticed by the neighbors. Walking him became a spectacle, and soon he was too big to live inside the house. The family had no choice but to build him a makeshift doghouse in the yard, hoping that the change would bring some normalcy. However, simply moving him outside didn't solve their problems. Little Black never behaved like a typical dog. He didn't bark or guard the house as one would expect. Instead, he emitted a low growl, adding to the family's growing unease. As the family's concerns grew, Su Yun decided to seek answers. She turned to the internet, researching the behavior of Tibetan Mastiffs, the breed Little Black was supposed to be. But what she discovered only deepened her fears. Desperate for answers, Su Yun posted a photograph of Little Black on an online forum. It was there that a vet dropped a bombshell that would shatter their world. Little Black was not a dog at all. He was an enormous black bear. The vet explained that Little Black was no ordinary bear. He was an Asiatic black bear, also known as a Tibetan bear or Himalayan bear. These bears can reach heights of 6 feet and weigh a staggering 440 pounds. But the shocking revelation didn't end there. The vet informed Su Yun that owning a bear of any kind in China was strictly prohibited by law. It was an offense punishable by jail time. In a desperate attempt to rectify the situation before the authorities got involved, Su Yun called the local zoo. However, without the proper paperwork and Little Black's birth certificate, the zoo couldn't take him in. Little did Su Yun know the vet who had seen her post on the Animal Behaviorist forum had already alerted the authorities. Within the hour, the police arrived at her home, accompanied by wildlife experts. The bear was taken to a sanctuary and became a wild animal again.